Hello, welcome to the program Big Talk on Global TV. My name is Topsy Gimba, your host. I'm so glad being with you today. And Big Talk, it's watched on DSTV channel 365 and the Star Times 276. We are also on the social platforms, wherever you might be, you watch us, both within and outside the country. Of course, we've been so grateful this time around that we are gradually coming to the end of the year, and then we usher in a brand new year. And I'm happy to be with you at the close of this year. As a matter of fact, usually 2026 signifies a year of political activities in Nigeria, getting prepared towards general election and then handing over in 2027. And so it's going to be a very big thing. When you watch Nigeria by the year we step into 2026, and it is on that note that we decided to speak to people who are key players in various political parties to address us and then reshape the thinking of Nigerians towards 2027. Of course, APC is a ruling party with other opposition parties that are there on ground, but of course you know that PDP, that used to be a very strong opposition party, is melting down gradually like an ice. And the new ones are really coming up stronger than ever. That is ADC. ADC, again, is an opposition party in Nigeria. Any other political party is engulfed in crisis. It is on this basis that I decided to invite a very young Nigerian who's actively involved in politics. And then he goes in to get the leadership of Nigerian youth within the ADC, African Democratic Congress, ADC, in the person of Comrade Bashir Osman. It's a pleasure being with us this evening, live on Global TV on the program Big Talk.
Thank you so much. I'm very happy to be here. I've been here for like 2 or 3 times in this program, which I'm very happy. At the end of the year, you guys give me the invitation to come over, which I accepted that. I was supposed to be in Kaduna, but I decided to come to the program.
Wow. Yeah. I'm meant to understand that our governor, you are from Kaduna, I'm from Kaduna.
Yes.
So our governor, Senator Obasani, is celebrating his 55th birthday.
Yes.
We are congratulating him wherever he might be.
Yes.
He is highly respected in Kaduna, even beyond, because of his inclusivity in governance.
Yes.
And I believe it is on that premise that young boys like you they are creating opportunity for you to take over leadership.
Yes.
And I'll be happy, Bashir, if you finally becomes the youth leader of the ADC. I'll be very, very happy.
Thank you so much.
Yes.
Thank you.
Yeah. So what has been the journey so far, looking at your party and the future of its own sustainability and becoming either a winner in 2027 going forward? How do you see your party ADC?
You know, today I'm very, very happy by seeing one of the big member of the coalition. There is His Excellency Peter Obi, which he was a carrying out member today. So we are really happy to have such kind person at the end of the year, a presidential candidate of Labour Party, to agree to join the ADC, which is going to be a bonus to us, because right now we have 2 giant people, Alhaji Atiku Abubakar and Peter Obi. In 2023, they were both presidential candidate, which is a good one for us.
Yeah.
So it's the only party that we have such kind of people, which I think by 2027, by the grace of God, we are going to win the election.
Oh, that's very interesting. Young boys like you, how are they thinking about his leaving Labour Party to join ADC? How are they feeling?
Well, the obedient, the obedient people, they were happy too. And we too were happy because the reason why we're happy, because Peter Obi is he has been visiting the IDP camps. He's feeling bad what is happening in the country, which we like such kind of person, because it's going to carry the youth along. That is why we're happy to have such kind of person within the party. Yes. But
his strong support base, that's people like you, the young ones, I have the opinion that if he goes to ADC like the way he has just done, and then only to meet Alhaji Abubakar Atiku, who they ran sometimes in 2023, he ran for presidential and then he was his running mate. They are likely to repeat that same kind of template. And people are saying they wouldn't want Peter to become just a running mate to Atiku.
Well, as you can see, everyone, Alhaji Atiku Abubakar have said it out that if anyone that becomes the presidential once the primary is going to support him. So we don't mind, all of them, they can come out and say they want to contest. So whoever that win the primaries, we are going to support him because we want to join hand. That is one of our sign. We want to shake our hand, then join hand and win the election by taking this so-called president of Nigeria, which people are not happy about it because hungry is everywhere. People are not happy. And then you find out that now by tomorrow, the tax will start working, and which people is going to take us backward because so many things are going to be more expensive. You understand? So I think we don't agree with, because the National Assembly, they are not, I can say they are not doing well because they are supposed to call the president to stop all this, what he's doing. That is the essence, that is why we send them for representation. And if you check out so many of them during this Christmas period, so many of them, they cannot even go back to their constituency because what their people send them to go and do, they did not go to go and do. That is why so many of them, they have been...
I watched one video, they were chasing one...
That is why...
Is it Ikara or where?
Ikara, there is Ikara, there is Yariman Damo. He went to his constituency, which people are not happy about him. People fought for him. I have so many friends that they support him when they were in PDP. Now he decided to go back to APC. Why are you going back to APC? The people that choose you from PDP, what are you? What you are supposed to tell them the reason why you defected to APC. They are not telling them what you. If you want to take a decision, you call your people that support you and ask them for an advice. Then they will tell you, because they are the one that they choose you to be there, not the president choose you to be there, because they want to turn this country to one party system, which we say no. That is why we say no, we the youth, I'm calling all the Nigerian youth to let us come out together and support ADC so that we should chase someone that is planning for one party system.
Yeah. If you rightly said that the present administration or the ruling party works towards making the country to become a one-party state, in ADC, are you too sure that the ADC towards the election is not going to culminate into crisis like the way Labour had just done, or is even doing, or PDP is doing, and any other political party, finding itself almost in a logjam with one another, to an extent that some of them, 2026 by February, there will be area council election here in the FCT that will be monitored by the National Electoral Commission at the national level. That will be monitoring area council here in the FCT. And as we understand, many political parties, particularly PDP and Labour Party, I think they are not captured in this arrangement. Are you not worried?
We are not worried because we have intellectual people in the party, people that think well before they think well. There is one good thing that I like our former governor. He's one of the best governor during when Buhari was, because Kaduna State, if you recall...
Which governor are you referring to?
That is Malam Nasir El-Rufai.
Okay.
If you recall what is happening in Kaduna before, when he was in his second tenure, there are so many projects that he did, which, people are, up to now, people are saying good about what he does and what he did in Kaduna State. Even the present governor is the one that, bring him in and, raise his hand and people, support him. So I think we have such kind of people. There are some things that we don't used to come out, public to, to tell, so that we don't want the ruling party to know what we are planning, because we have good intention for Nigerians, and we are not supposed to say what we are planning and what we are going to do and how we are going to, win the election. So they can send so many people to come and, disturb us, to, distract us, but we will not stop. We will not stop until we reach where we want to reach. And by God's grace, I believe we are going to win. We know that they are disturbing us and they are causing some, so many things to happen in the party, which I used to tell my fellow youths as in, it's not all about money. You have to sacrifice for your younger ones and for the future of Nigeria. If you put Nigeria at your heart, as in that you want Nigeria to grow, to become Nigerian to become something, it will help you. Just imagine we have someone that come all the way from British, a Nigerian born. He got an accident. There is no any ambulance to come and pick him to
Joshua Anthony.
Yes, Anthony Joshua, which is is a slap to us. As in, how can an accident happen and no any ambulance, nothing before? We don't have the medical. We don't have so many things. So I feel not happy because for someone to say that he want to come to his fatherland is something, and at the end of the day, he is supposed to have a big match now. The accident occurred, which we are praying for him. Let him have,
survive the accident.
Because I was worried about what happened because we have the bad roads. It's not, we know that everything is God that used to bring it, but at the end of the day, but no good roads, and they are saying that there is speed limiting. So what FRS are they doing? Even if it's speed limiting, there are so many developed countries that before when the speed, they will ask you to pay some fine. But Nigeria, even the FRS, that is why we say we want to come on board so that we'll make the country work. Yes.
But if you look at the political space in this country, is gradually shrinking in the sense that the ruling party is making everything to be only for itself. And election is by game of number. If you don't have the number, definitely you cannot win. And if the party on every day by the day, it gets bigger and bigger. I wonder whether just to talk, or not, by not really assessing whether or not you'll be able to get the power in 2027. Looking at the way APC is really
is he governor?
You can imagine Abba Yusuf, the governor of Kano, leaving NNPP to join APC. You can imagine that.
But don't be surprised.
You can imagine that.
Don't be surprised. These governors, at the end of the day, they will not work for the party. Don't be surprised.
Okay.
Don't be surprised, because at the end of the day, when you are carried away, that how can you say that because you have the whole governors? Did you have the people at hand, the masses, that the people that they are going to vote? Is it the governor that is going to vote for all the people of Kano State? So they are deceiving themselves. You have to work for people. People are suffering. Then you ask somebody that is suffering that cannot afford to go to school. Then you tell that person to come and vote for you.
Well, Bashir, if you look at the formation of ADC, some of these names you mentioned, these were people that probably did poorly in governance when they were there as governors. And they never had the opportunity to be part of this system that's currently going. So the only thing that they can do was to form a political party called ADC, is it African Democratic Party, Congress?
Congress, yes.
Yes, just to see. But these are people, by measurement, they weren't there to become what they should become in this government. And so when you mention these names, one begins to imagine where can they really go in the first place?
I would say it time without numbers. If you check out the people that are in ADC, and you check out the people that they are in government, the performance of the people that they are in ADC, they have a good performance. And if you check out the people that they are in ruling party, APC, you will see they have proper performance. Because let's say they agree to support you. Let's say half of them, they agree to support Ahmed Bola Tinubu to become the president. But at the end of the day, they see he's not going to do well for the country, because even if they call his attention to do this, so the only way that they can do is to vote him out.
While in APC?
No, in ADC.
Okay.
Like the RFI and then Amechi, they left APC because they see Tinubu is not.
But Amechi is not a ground in River State.
Well,
forget about names. Even the El-Rufai you are mentioning.
You know, it's not all about.
It's all about history. Who are they in this present
It's not all
day?
about names. But like I told you, David Magu have been a senator. The experience is there.
But he's no longer in the government.
But it's not in the government. But at the end of the day, you know, if you check out their record now, who is the worst Senate president?
I wouldn't know.
You will not know, but at the end of the day, you will find out that small issues, everything that the president bring to them, they will pass it. They will not cross-check. They will not do anything. They will just pass it. So that's to show you that, to me, I can call the Zaria people to come and call the speaker for record because he's not doing well.
The speaker himself?
It's not doing well.
When a lot of projects he handles in Zaria, have you not been?
Now, how many projects he has?
There are so many, assisting the poor, helping young ones like you to go to school.
Well, the issue
and the
issue is that
it's complementing the effort of the governor.
As a speaker, to me, as a speaker number 4 in the country,
yes,
Zaria is supposed to be bigger than that. When I don't want to bring tribalism at the end of the day. Yeah, let's say College of Aviation of Zaria is the number 1.
Yes,
but now they put it into 3 zones.
The college
of aviation.
It's no longer only Zaria.
It's not only Zaria. So Zaria is a base which, let's say the facilities and everything has been in the college. Now to say you want to bring so many facilities, it's not going to be the way.
Yeah, it used to be in the past.
You understand? So to me, you come from Zaria, but you come from Kaduna State, but Speaker is beyond Zaria. He's supposed to be all over the 23 local government to be doing work for those people in those areas. But even the Zaria people, they are not happy with
Bashir, you know, as a legislator, his responsibility is to make laws, do the oversight, and the appropriate money for the country to use. If he goes out beyond these 3 elements, he's only doing it because he is passionate about the people and nothing more, because nobody is supposed to hold him accountable, because he's not an executive person in the first place for him to effect things, either infrastructural development in Kaduna, rather that he will come and help with providing laws that will help the development of Kaduna, which of course I know he is doing that. So when you compare him in terms of execution of projects, I don't think you are fair to him enough.
You know, the issue is that, during our late emir, the emir of Zuzu, when he died, Shehu Idris, when he died, people now discovered that he was paying hospital bill for people. So for him, even to let him to do extra something, it's good for him. It's not all about because I'm from that constituency, I cannot help someone from another constituency. That does not make sense. Because the allowance and everything that they're giving a normal legislator, a speaker, is beyond that. How many legislative aid that he has been giving them appointment from different local government? Why is he not giving people from his local government, and why is he giving from different people from different local government? So to me,
are you speaking the minds of the young ones in Zaria?
Well, to me,
otherwise,
is
that what everybody thinks about?
So many of them, we are coming out. We are coming out just to come and speak for them, because we're at the front. We have to come and speak, because as the number 4, to me, it's very poor, and to so many people, it's very poor. Zaria and Kaduna State is supposed to be more than that. You understand? But if you check out, go and check. Let me just give you an example. The deputy Senate President.
That's Barrow.
Barrow. People in Kano are hailing him, even though it's not in my party, but I have to say the truth. You understand? Sure. But the issue is that the governor of Kaduna State, I think, I wish him happy birthday and long life. But the issue is that we want to bring someone that will, come and take over, because in Kaduna State, I have to.
That should be from ADC.
ADC.
Okay.
So we're praying for that, and we're, by God's grace, someone will.
So when is your convention in the first place?
Well,
because we have not seen you coming together to show, to display the multitude you have, that one can say, yes, you are really on ground to execute or to claim some of these positions you have so far mentioned.
You know, the party is coming back January. They will start the activities.
That's 2026?
Yes, that's 2026. So by the grace of God, by February, you will see what will happen at the convention ground. I know definitely by the grace of God, before the chairman local government election of FCTD, our convention.
Because coming up on the 24th of February.
So our convention is coming in. There is the non-elective. So by that time, you will see people from different. Now we have Senator Abarebe on board. He has defected from ABGA to ADC.
Is that so?
Yes. Today he has defected. So we are having like 5 or 6 senators on board. ADC. So they are coming in. So before you know, now he is the minority leader.
Yes.
So definitely for ADC to have such kind of minority leader, you know, he's going to talk to his colleagues to join us. And he knows the reason why he joined the ADC.
But did you know how he managed to win the election in 2023?
You know,
it was by...
Even if you win with one vote...
Well, we scat. It was nearly lost out in the context.
You know, even if you win with one vote, you have won, you have won.
Yeah, wow. But that shows that indeed there are challenges ahead, turbulent times ahead of him.
Now the southeast of Nigeria, there is the southeast of Nigeria, because Peter Obi defected, they are supporting ADC.
Okay, in the southeast
of Nigeria. So now the north is walk over for Tinubu.
But I am aware that most states in the southeast are mostly APC.
You know,
and the biggest state that is called Rivers, which is compared in population in terms of providing votes when it comes to election at the national level. Rivers is almost next to Kano.
You know, the issue is that, like I told you, it's not the governors that will vote.
Not the governors that will vote.
So,
but you equally know that in Nigeria, the leader in the state influences decisions of the people. Why am I saying so? Because they provide palliatives to people, and palliatives, they come in different shapes and sizes. It can be by money, it can be by foodstuff or whatever, or just goodwill, so to speak. So while you see these governors defecting, and one stands there and concludes that possibly the people at the base are not with the governor, I don't think it's going to be like that when it comes to election.
Now, how many House of Reps from APC got beaten from their constituency?
I only know that of Kaduna.
How many?
Was there another person aside from the one from Kaduna? I only know that of Kaduna.
So now, why is it that they cannot go back to their constituency? Because they see some example. How many of them? Now, I will ask you a question. Can anyone in Nigeria come out and say, vote for Tinubu, let him go to his constituency?
I can't answer. I don't even know the answer to it. But I know that he is the president of this country.
Yes.
He is the president that will provide ballot boxes to send to your constituency or your ward in Zaria. The same thing he would do to me in my ward in Kaduna as well, in Jama. Yes. So if he's the one to decide all these things, are you taking into consideration that if he decides not to do it on time, and people who are queuing up to vote as at that time, maybe it's during the rainy season, or either the sun is high, and then they begin to leave before he comes with ballot papers, maybe at about 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock, and ask you to rush, that they will be closing by 8. And then he leaves with those materials, he goes to the State House, and then announces that it is what will you do? Well, because I've seen, I'm saying this because I've been able to monitor various elections in this country. And I know what some of these places, if they know like in Zaria, if you are very strong and influential in Zaria, in ADC, on the day of the election, you will see what the ruling party will do to you.
Well, to me, I don't see it that way.
Don't you believe, have you not seen it happening in various polling
It
units.
has happened before, but now we are going to change it.
How?
How? By educating our people.
Everybody has that education now.
No, by telling them, if you tell someone, everyone has feel it in his body.
Yeah.
He or she
Yeah.
has feel it on his body. So now it's left for you. Choose the right candidate that will work for you, or choose the candidate that you will start for 4 years. You will start crying. Now people are crying. People are saying no. So now if you collect spaghetti, or you collect 3,000 or 5,000, you know what you will face.
But don't forget, with these off-cycle elections, not up to 3 months ago in this country, when as it is now, as Tinubu is still the leader that the way he is, and these off-cycle elections were conducted. Check it out. It's all APC that won. Inside those places, so many people who don't even eat, they eat only 100 or 010. That is to say, eat 2 times in a day or one in a day, and they go back to home. But they were the ones that queue up to not determine the outcome of what we had concerning the off-cycle election in various places.
It's by-election. By-election, you find out that it's maybe 2 or 3 local government in a state.
But that is, it speaks of what is going to be at the general outcome of it.
To me and to us in ADC, we don't see it that it will not happen. The way we are saying it, the way we are saying it, and the way you are saying it is different because we are politicians. And the way we see it, and
okay, as governors are defecting to any political party, who has defected to ADC?
Like now, I've told you that.
No, I know of this senator you talked about.
See,
but I'm talking about governors.
So now for governor, we don't know the reason why governors they are defecting. But question you have to ask yourself, why are they defecting? There must be a reason.
He wants to win in 2027.
It's not all about they want to win.
Whatever reason again we have.
To me, some of them they will lose.
Yeah, of course they will lose, but they have defected.
They have defected, but at the end of the day, they know the reason why they defected. And I don't want to know, but we know the reason why they defected. But so many of them, they will be voted out because the people are not happy. Now, if you check out the insecurity in the northern part, people are not happy about it.
Look at the El-Rufai you mentioned about. During that off-cycle election, El-Rufai was the one really doing the campaign for his own candidate in Social Democratic Party.
Yes.
He was the one doing it from Zaria all the way to Kaduna. From Zaria all the way to Kaduna.
At that time,
that El-Rufai you saw believing.
It's not all about. It's one of our leader in Kaduna State. In ADC as well.
I know he's one of the leaders.
He's one of the leaders. He's one of the leaders.
But look at the one of the leaders you are referring to. That's in this case now, El-Rufai. Just imagine El-Rufai himself coming out to campaign for me, so that I should win, alongside other political parties, and he didn't make any headway. So what gives you the confidence that indeed? When it comes to general, if he does come out like the way he would, like the way he did,
general election is different from
off-cycle.
Off-cycle. So, I assure you now, we have Peter. If we can be able to bring this vote, Atiku vote and Peter Obi vote, we are going to win the election.
But do you think? I don't
because the issue is that the issue.
I don't want you to look at Peter Obi or either Atiku.
Yes.
Of their political deeds in the past and feeling that in 2027 is going to play out the same. It might not be, because the followership of Peter Obi has drastically reduced to a certain level. He is not being respected as a leader like the way he was respected when he came out in 2023. Because many things have come into play.
Mr. Jimba, wait till the 2027 election. That's when you now see what I'm talking about.
But to get to 2027 election, the journey starts now.
It's not all about by talking on social media because governors are defecting into APC. It's none of our business. Our business, we want the vote from the masses.
Yes.
And it's their votes, if they are going to, be in their ballot, not to allow anybody to carry their votes and to turn and to write any result. I think that's, you see what happened in APC during the merger. People stand, they make sure the result has been transmitted. So if we can be able to do this, I think we are good to go. Because at that time, so many governors were trying to, Ramalan Yellow lost Kaduna.
Yes.
The VP was from Kaduna. They lost the election. So it's going to be repeated.
I know, because that time they had already prepared to punish Jonathan. Or is it not Jonathan Era?
It's all about a Jonathan Era, and now people are ready to punish Tinubu to go out. And by God's grace is going to leave that seat. Our presidential candidate is going to win the election. By God's grace.
But you have not determined. It's only you are still dragging, and in the process of even being one political party, it's not even smooth like the way it is in APC. ADC is struggling to even get who becomes what at the end of the day, and there are power tussles wrangling. The entire house is consumed in quarrel.
We are going to have the best primary election in the history of Nigeria. We are not going to have any problem in their primaries. We are going to be united, and we'll come together to face the ruling party.
So why are you taking off with this crisis argument upon argument?
In any political party, you must have your supporters and the rest. Amechi supporters would like him to win. Atiku, they would like him to win. Peter Obi, they would like to win.
And if it doesn't work like the way you are saying, what happens? Breakaway.
The part of our constitution is that any presidential candidate that won the election, we are going to, support that candidate. That is one of the...
If they were like that in those parties that they left to join ADC, that was what they said when they were either in PDP or they were in APC.
If you check the reason why is it because you don't... it's now that if you check out what is in the structure of the party, we are united. The leaders, they are united with one voice. So for them to come together to say they want to form a coalition, it means business. And they are planning something for the country. They can say they want to stay in the APC, but some of them decided to leave. Why is it that they destroyed PDP? Because they don't want the opposition. And now we decided to come to one umbrella, to ADC, to make it work again. And that is why it's one of the best opposition ADC. People are talking about everywhere. Like I told you, so many people are coming in every day and night.
Are you sure that there are no spoilers who are in your party?
Even though they give you more,
there are spoilers. These are people who are considered to be like political moves planted by the ruling party. So they will be doing it like the way they have been doing to other opposition parties until they are today no more in existence. Like Labour Party, PDP, call all these sort of names. They succeeded in breaking into them and destroy those parties, and some of them who are quite very irrelevant to remain in APC decided to find themselves to belonging to ADC, any other political parties, so that they can move on because they are not welcome in APC. So my fear here is, how are you sure that the people you have so far gathered as members and you are considering them to be the think tanks of the party are not equally going to be those ones sent to sponsored by any political party, particularly the ruling party, to be there and then not to make it to work and allow APC to keep moving ahead until at the end you'll be told that Tinubu has been re-elected again.
So now the issue is that if you check out our national chairman, which money are you going to give him? Let him turn against the party.
Turaki?
David Mark.
Who's David Mark?
Which money are you going to give him to let him turn what is happening and in the favor of APC?
They might not use money.
But
I know he's rich.
So
they might not use money.
So now, if you look at our structure and if you see the structure of ADC, you cannot come and penetrate the structure. By convention, you will see they are going to bring out a good structure that you cannot manipulate us. And I assure Nigerians that ADC will shock the ruling party.
ADC will shock the ruling party.
Will shock them.
Now you are a leader in the party, aspiring to become a leader in the party.
Yes.
Which I believe, looking at you, you are outspoken and you are resilient.
Yes.
You know, so I am equally praying that you should be calm.
Yes.
In some of these states, let me just look at Kaduna.
Yes.
To what extent have you mobilized these small boys like you to, to find themselves and raise supporters of ADC?
In Kaduna, I'm very happy. I'm from Kaduna State, and the people that I'm having on board, the youth. You know, I'm a politician from the grassroots. I love grassroots politics.
Okay.
That is starting from the ward level. I'm not a politician that stayed in Abuja and say I'm playing politics. From the ward level, you know, so many people that they are supporting me, and they are saying, Honorable Bashir, comrade, we want you to become the leader because we want people like you to become our leaders, so that, because you are closer to us. Each time you used to come back home and sit down with us and gist with us, and you know, so they are feeling happy because I'm not the kind of leader that, you know, I will stay and hide myself. So I used to be with them, we used to talk. So they are feeling happy. Now, if you check out the aspirant of all the whole national leader of ADC, it's not like I'm making mud, but the kind people that they are more, people that I don't know, they will sing songs for me, do poster, do banners for me, you know, because they want me to become the youth leader. If to say when I declare myself that I want to become a youth leader, and people ask me, they chase me out, I should go back home, I will go back home. But when I come out, people are, you know, hailing me, they want me to be there. People that, they are very happy to see me there. So I feel very happy, honor, the way my people in Kaduna State, you know, are calling on me. And what makes me happy, like what I told you, from people from my local government, they are praying for me. There are so many programs that we are going to do, or which we have done, and we are going to add on what we have done. Because you will see me, we are organizing so many things, and there are some things that I don't want to say it out, because the issue is that we don't want to say so that the ruling party to know what we are planning. So we keep it to ourselves.
Yeah, sure.
Let them be saying like we are wasting our time, but we know that we are not wasting our time, because we know what we are targeting, and people, they are supporting us, so that we should get there. And by God's grace, by the time I become the national youth leader, you will see so many people. There is the young ones and even the old ones that they are in so many ruling party. They will come back to it. They will join us in ADC, because I'm the kind of person that people from different parties, I have friends.
Wow.
So for that, if people see me as a leader in that place, I think we are good to go. And there are some people that have written their names, which the day that I was elected as the youth leader, I will start doing some consultation, tell them our what we are planning for the country. You know, you have to, when you have a product, you have to sell the product.
Sure, sure.
So for us and for me, I will make sure I will sell our products so that the people of the country will vote ADC.
Now, aside from Kaduna, have you gone to some states?
Yes, I have went to Katsina.
Okay.
I went to Kano State. Northeast, I've traveled because there are some issues in some states which I have engaged some youth, because the reason why even the, you know, like what you said, we are not happy. There are some states you will find out that two chairmen, they will be claiming that they are chairman.
Okay, of your own party.
Yes, so the issue is that, you know, there are some, you know, when people now saw the ADC coming on board, there are some people decided to, you know, come in like what I'm telling you. They are giving them money to say that I'm the chairman, I'm the this, I'm that. But
just to split the party.
Just to split the party. So some of them, if you go and check in the INEC website, their name is not there. So at the end of the day, the authentic person that his name is there, that is the one that we'll consider. And by God's grace, some of them, I know there are some people that you give them money or you ask them to go and spoil something because they don't want the progress of the something. But we are going to talk to, I'm talking to them. even the people that they give, they want to destroy the party.
Yes.
So I'm the kind of person that I do. Even they give you money to come and we know you.
That was why I was telling when you now talked about the national chairman. That's David Mack.
Yes, yes.
Being rich.
Yes.
And so if it is like you want to buy his conscience,
Yes, you can't.
You will not.
You can't.
But I told you definitely it might not be him.
Yes.
Because I wanted to definitely just like the way you're saying it now. They will fight him in the village.
Yes. So the issue is that
They will fight him in the village.
I'm a counselor, a psychologist. Sometimes when someone is doing something, you will sit him down and ask him, why are you doing this? If he said, I'm fighting for my seat, you ask him, you want this party to progress or you want this party to die? At the end of the day, he will feel somehow. If you want this party to progress, you know that person is more half capacity than you, and he can deliver. Let us support him and become the chairman of the state or the youth leader or something of that nature. If you want us to progress, or you want us to continue to be fighting, your children will be suffering and suffering. So even if that person is trying to do something, by sitting him down, because you don't have to use fight to fight somebody, you will sit him down and talk to him. But unless if he decided to continue, there is a way that you guys can suspend him in the party. So if you suspend him in the party, at the end of the day, you are already weak. He cannot continue because maybe they find you with misconduct and the rest. Let's say you are claiming you are fighting the leaders by insulting them, by saying what, they will have the disciplinary committee, then they will take an action on you. There are so many ways to deal with someone without fight.
Okay.
To me, that is my advice. Let's say anybody that said he is chairman of ADC or we will call him and sit him down and talk to him. It's all about fight.
Which means in some states we have those.
We have
well, more than just a candidate.
Yes, there will be, but at the end of the day, it's an internal crisis. It's not something that is beyond
to be taken care of by the leaders of the party.
Yes, the leader of the party can take care of that, and they are doing that. But the issue is that we know that there are some people that have been sponsored.
Yeah.
But the issue is that I think we'll be talking with them one after the other. Like me now, I'm talking with so many of them.
Okay.
You understand? I'm talking to them. You guys have to come down. Let us come together and win this election. It's not all about fighting. You and I know, if you see someone that has more capacity than you know that person. So, but the issue is that because they give you money or they want you to distract you, and there are some people that will come and meet them by telling them, remove that person. And you don't know that person, that person maybe he's working for someone just to remove you out. In Kaduna State, we are facing such kind of problem, but the issue is that to us it's not a problem because there are ways to deal with that. So to us, to me and the leaders of the party, I'm not saying that as a problem because there are so many ways to deal with problems.
Yeah. But that was the kind of sickness PDP started having.
That is what I told you.
That problem you are saying, PDP started like that until it got to the national.
They started like that.
Executive.
But the issue is that the ADC structure, so many of them, they are from PDP and APC. So they know the problem that they got when they were
in those parties.
So now they come out together to make sure that such thing will not occur. I believe what they are doing and what the leaders are doing, it's not like I'm praising them because I joined the party because I saw what they are planning to do is different.
The manifesto is very clear.
I have been in so many political parties. I engage myself in so many political parties. I know the reason why I'm talking this. I know. I have been in APC, PDP, NNPP, so I know what. Yes.
Wow.
So I know what is going in all those political parties. And I know what is happening in ADC right now. Because for me to have experience in what happened in those political parties, definitely, if a party will have a problem, I will know. So definitely the structure and everything, there are some things that they don't want to bring it out. They keep it to themselves so that if they leak the secret, it will affect the party and it will affect everyone in the party.
Okay.
So which I'm very happy for such structure, and it's going to take us, if that structure, it can be managed, the party will take this country to the next level.
So which means by the time the convention is held in February, you will not be going around the country and campaign. You mean that convention will determine the leaders of the party at that time, or just a normal convention?
There are some things that we don't used to say it out.
Well, I know.
So there are
you keep some of these issues only to yourselves.
You keep some issues to yourself.
And what I'm saying, at the time of the convention, February 2026,
yes,
are you people going to elect leaders?
Well, there is, I don't want to bring, because I'm not a part of people that...
Yeah, they are not a part of leadership. You are an aspirant.
I'm an aspiring for a seat. You understand? If the party...
How is the pendulum swinging? Is it looking like that?
To me, they are going to do honest in what they are going to do.
Okay.
So I think whatever they brought, what they bring, I think we are going to accept it with good faith. But I know they would like to, go for someone that is not going to be manipulated.
Okay.
And someone that is going to be hardworking, and someone that is going to deliver. There are some, they want to acquire position just to, come and, have the big office and the rest. They are like me now. I have so many sacrifices that I want to do for the party.
Wow.
It's not all about the salary that the party will give me as the national youth leader. I'm not planning for that.
Yes.
If the party I can, donate my salary, let's say for 6 months, for, let's say, my constituency or my local government, so that to make the party to win. Because I don't see to be a youth leader to come and become rich. I want us, to be a youth leader that...
To empower the people.
To empower the people. Like, this is my first time of saying it. I wanted to keep it secret. If I become the youth leader, 6 months of my salary is going to...
Give it out.
To my constituency. I'm not going to take it down one kobo. So, I'm happy because there are some work that I do outside. It's not all about, focusing on to get money in the pot. There are some small work. If you see me doing something, you will be thinking, is it...
And that's why I always pray for you.
Yes. So...
And one of the persons praying for you, when I got to know that you are from Kaduna, just like me, and I became completely very happy. And from that moment, I've been really praying silently so that you become the national youth leader of the ADC, so that you'll be able to inject the spirit of youthfulness in you, to transform the youth in Nigeria, that I will now set the pace of what tomorrow we're expecting to get, so that Nigeria can be at par with other countries that we today consider them to be very, very good. It's just about leadership. Leadership is a leadership that affects progress or development in Nigeria. But by the time we get the leadership right, I'm confident that things wouldn't be the way they are today. And people like you actually are going to be the pace setters of what we are envisaging. And I wish you well.
Thank you so much.
I wish you well.
Thank you.
Is there anything you need to say before we wrap up the program?
Well, this is the end of the year. I want to call on all of us, we should forgive one another and, focus on 2026. And I pray to all Nigerians, let everyone have peace and let us unite ourselves, both Muslim and Christian, and let us become one. So if we can be able to achieve that, I think the country will go far, far, far away.
Okay.
Yes.
I hope we'll be able to repeat this kind of interview before you go for the convention.
By God's grace, I will come back before the convention.
In 2026.
By God's grace, by God's grace.
Bashir, I really thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
I appreciate you.
Thank you.
I appreciate you.
Thank you so much.
I receive my blessings and I believe you will win.
Thank you so much.
Yes.
Thank you so much.
Yes.
Thank you.
Of course, that's about the size of the program, Big Talk. on Global TV. I've been talking with my close brother, Bashir Osman, who stands in for leadership as a youth leader for the ADC going forward. And I'm so convinced that I'm looking at the way he is, his composure, the way he speaks, and there is an idea of leadership in his mind. And I'm so definite and confident that certainly he will make it. And if he makes it, Nigeria as a country wouldn't be the way it is. We need youth like him to take the role of leadership so that we'll propel the country to the next level. We want to grow like any other country. Nigeria is stagnated, not necessarily that we are poor economically, but because those who are sitting at the helm of affairs are not doing the right thing, and that has brought us to where we are today. I appreciate it. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
Yes. Well, that's about the size of the program. Big Talk on Global TV. I had with me in the studio a very young man, outspoken, respected, understanding, and resilient, who goes in to become the youth leader of this great country on the platform of African Democratic Congress, ADC. The convention is coming up next February 2026, and I do believe by the God's grace, he's actually going to make it. That's about the size of the program. My name is Topsy Gimba. Do have a very lovely evening. The end of the year is today. We are crossing into the next year, 2026. I want us to be alive so that we'll all celebrate 2026 together. Do have a very lovely time out of the studio, and bye-bye.